Hey, what's up, y'all? So I got a chance to see The Flash last night, so I want to go ahead and share my non-spoiler review with you. Now, look, first and foremost, I have to say this was a fun movie to watch. I had a really good time, and with this being the 13th film of the DC Extended Universe, we all know it's been a rocky road. It's been rough. And so this is directed by Andy Muschietti in his previous work as Mama, It Chapter 2. So you've probably seen those movies before, but I still didn't really know how this movie would go. Now, look, I went into this with high expectations of Ezra Miller's performance being great for the simple fact that Warner Brothers never recasted Ezra because he was committing crime after crime after crime after crime. And I'm like, damn, WB, y'all gonna let Ezra slide like that? Now, look, either they knew they had something special here and they said, screw it, or Ezra just got the complexion for the protection as it just is what it is. Shit happens, right? So, you know, every time something happened, I was like, oh yeah, another crime? Okay, another crime, another crime. Oh, surely Ezra won't still be the Flash. So to this point, I will say Ezra had a solid performance, straight up. You feel the emotional beats here. Him playing Barry, you see the personality versus the personality, and he really pulled it off well. The story of trying to, go back to save his mom, which is ultimately, creating this butterfly effect, it calls for a compelling story, and you feel the emotional beats here in this movie. So the time travel scenes, they're fun to watch. Every time he uses his super speed visually, it's fun to look at, and you can see the creativity here and all the different things that they do and how they try to explore that. And since he has his own movie, I feel like they were able to do it more and expand on that more than versus what we've seen with Justice League and some of the other films. So the use of jumping from different timelines is here, of course, and this will be the first time DC is exploring this multiverse. In a time of multiverse movies, DC is finally here, as y'all already know, to kind of bring it. And so what Marvel has been doing time after time and time again, we see the way DC is headed now. And I was a little worried that we would get tired of this slow motion. We got plenty of it with Zack Snyder's Justice League. But, the slow motion scenes in here, it works. And I didn't get tired of it at all. I thought they really pulled it off well. The first 15 minutes are plenty of fun. It puts you immediately into the driver's seat with action. Michael Keaton does a solid job. Look, as a Batman fan, Batman's my favorite superhero of all time, okay? So it was great to see the OG 89 show up and just steal the scenes that he was in. He really did it. We got to see a solid hand-to-hand combat, the use of the gadgets. All the things that will keep a Batman fan happy is in this movie when he's in it. Is he in it for long? No. So not in it for long. Now look, DC isn't known for having much comedy in their movies, but with Barry kind of as the person he is, I felt like they kind of leaned towards the MCU with the amount of jokes blended with the action, and they pulled it off well. When this movie takes itself seriously, it does. When it's time for humor, then you'll get the laughs. The humors don't feel forced. It's flowing naturally. It's well balanced. And that's exactly what we need now, kind of for DC. We like the dark stuff, but we can use this blend of action and comedy. Now, there's plenty of fan service in here, plenty of cameos. I think a lot of people who really rock with DC, this is going to be like your No Way Home Spider-Man feel as far as Easter eggs goes. Sasha Calle as Supergirl, really good job. I'm excited of seeing more of her. I think she is a solid casting choice, and I really enjoyed her performance. Now, some of my gripes, because y'all know this ain't a perfect movie. No movie can be perfect, right? I think at times there were certain scenes the CGI just did not impress me. Actually, there were times where the CGI actually bothered me. And it's so strange because the CGI is like great here and then it just falls off. Now, there's like people and things in the background that you'll see and they kind of look and you'd be like, oh, that's the best we could do here? Oh, okay. Y'all decided to roll with that. But after seeing like Across the Spider-Verse, also, I think the subtlety when it comes to Easter eggs works better. In this movie, it's like it's in your face. And I don't think it has to be. I think DC knows, and they should be confident enough to know, look, your audience is grown as hell. We are capable of picking up on the little things. It doesn't always have to be thrown in our face. We'll pick up on the Easter eggs. You don't have to go too hard with it. Also, the post-credit scene, completely pointless. I don't see it. I'll be curious to hear people's thoughts on that. General Zod, oh man, he was such a great villain in Man of Steel. And here I'm just like, oh, is this all we're doing with him? Okay. Oh, that's it. Oh, so much for that, I guess. So if you're looking for the big villain here, don't go in this with high expectations. Barry is fighting to keep his timeline from falling apart where his mom lives. So the real villain is him going against time at the end of the day. So if you're looking for a big villain, don't worry about all that. But hey, it's still a solid movie. I give it an 8.5 out of 10. I think DC's going in the right direction. Y'all let me know what you think when it comes out. Hey, share your thoughts. Peace.